Hello, I'm going to take a couple minutes and explain my sketch. I just wanted to start out by talking about, at first found a project that came with my kit. It's called the Crystal Ball, and it's based on pushing a switch to change the answers. And and So it has all of this extra code in here about changing the switch state and different things. And by setting the switch state constant, and so that every time I compared it, it was always different than the previous state. I was able to get this one to work, but I really wasn't happy that it had a bunch of extra code in it. It works fine, and I could use this one if I ever wanted to. Um, in some ways, it works a little bit better than the code I ended up writing, but I just don't like all the extra stuff that was in it. So this is my final 8-ball sketch. Um, it starts by including the liquid crystal library, which is required for the display. I define all the pins that the display is using, and then and that's pretty much it to get the program. I have a variable called number of names, and I tell it that there's 20 of them, and then it's well, a char value number of names, and then so these are all the different names basically, but they're actually answers to the question. So I have 20 of them, and here they all are. So here's the actual program. I begin the communication. So one of the key things getting this program to truly randomly pick the answer is you need to do this random seed command, and it reads off of an unused pin. I actually tried it on pin 0, which is the original code that I found for doing randomizing. It had pin 0, but I would always get the same answer, so I changed it to pin 1, and it's way more consistent at picking random answers every time. I start the 8-ball by just a couple of print screen commands. I print screen, you dare to ask, and then there's a delay so the user can read it, and then clear the screen. You dare to ask the magic 8-ball, clear the screen again, and then the magic 8-ball says, I clear the screen, and it picks the random. So it prints to the LCD the random answer, which is one of the random number of names. And that's basically it. I'm real happy with the way this works. It gives good answers. My answers are just basically just standard ones that I modified a little bit, but I thought it'd be fun to have different answers for different situations. So, like if you're in a meeting or something, you could come up with some funny ones. But I think it's a great project, and I've really had a great time this class. Thanks.